On tonight's show, we have an absolutely amazing singer, songwriter, pianist, guitarist, actress, theatrical actress, and a big fan of Rob's Inner Circle.
Hi everybody, I am Angélique Duruisseau. I will be the next guest on Rob's Inner Circle. So don't move, stay right there. We'll be right back.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rob's Inner Circle, broadcasting live on my personal Facebook page, on the Rob's Inner Circle, on the Rob's Inner Circle Twitch account, and on the Bobby Shorts YouTube channel. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to what is going to be another amazing show this evening. The usual shout-out goes out to my good friend and producer, Rob's Inner Circle, Jenny Duhaime, and to our podcast techie, Patty Saragosa. Well, yesterday it was Mother's Day. Because it was Mother's Day, we couldn't be there. So we're here today. So this is a shout out that goes out to all of you mommies out there. And especially a very special shout out goes out to my mom, without whom I would not be here right now if it weren't for bearing through the countless hours of labor and stretch marks to deal with the likes of myself and my sibling. So a thank you to all of the moms out there for making us the very best of ourselves every day, especially when pasta and meatballs are included. And I can tell you a thing or two about that, because every Sunday it's pasta and meatballs at my mom's. I know all about it. We have some really exciting news. Yes, it's not tomorrow. It's going to be the following day, Wednesday, May 12th. Finally, we're going to have the new podcast coming out called Noon Hour Out of the Box, starring myself, yours truly, and with Esther Brzezinski. And the good news is we have a common friend who's going to be producing that show. The producer of Rob's Inner Circle, Jenny Duhaime, is going to be producing Noon Hour Out of the Box. No worries, folks, because Esther and I are going to be continuing our respective shows. Rob's Inner Circle is going to remain on Mondays at 8 p.m., while Esther's show, Esther's Breeze, that's going to be every Thursday at 8 p.m. on Esther's Breeze channel and Bobby's Short Shorts. The Daily Struggles web series is up and running, and it's on Rise Up TV. You can go watch all of our episodes from season 1. And you can also download the Roku. Of course, you watch all of these episodes on the Roku streaming service. And on your smart devices, you can download Roku on them. And at the same time, what you could do, you could get yourself some stick, the Roku. We're getting a little bit of feedback here. I don't know what happened, unfortunately. So yeah, you can go on Amazon for $30. You download the actually you can get the Roku stick. I'm sorry, I'm getting some echo. I'm having a hard time hearing myself. I apologize for that technical difficulty. So we also have the merch store going up, and that's on 514brandingco.com. And you can get all our collectible items, including Rob's Inner Circle items and the Daily Struggles web series items as well. That's 514brandingco.com. Again, my sincerest apologies if I seem distracted here. I'm getting 3 or 4 different echoes in the headset over here. Hopefully our technical team could take care of that very soon. Yes, we want you to subscribe to the Bobby Short Shorts YouTube channel. Go on to the playlists, and you want to go click on there and watch all our previous Rob's Inner Circle podcasts. You give us some likes, subscribe, give us some comments, share, and you want to hit the notification bell because you'll be the first to know every time a new podcast will come out. Well, folks, it's that time once again. It is time to slip into our weekly ritual. It is time to take a deep breath and exhale. That felt good. Guys, it's that time once again. It's showtime. Let's get it on. It is time to bring on our guest this evening. We have a very talented and lovely young lady who's a triple threat. She does a lot of amazing things, and we can't wait to bring her onto the show. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, here she is, coming to you live from Montreal, Miss Angélique Duruisseau. Hi, Angélique. How are you tonight?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much. I don't know. Are you getting some echo in the background?
Yes,
okay?
a bit, but it's gonna be okay. You
It's
think
gonna
you're gonna live with that?
No, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna make out just fine. Yes. So
I'm sorry if it's
no, it's
because
okay. It's a technical issue. So today you were on a film set. How did that go?
yes, we do a lot right now just because we cannot sing, so we do everything we can.
Okay, so not only are you an amazing singer, you also do some acting as well. That's what you were doing today. Were you did you have a role in this production today?
No, I didn't. I was just watching humor show. So
Okay,
I'm not even sure what it's gonna be.
Okay, so it was a
It's gonna
comedy
be
show.
funny.
That's the one thing for sure. It's going to be funny. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Angélique, you and I go back a little bit because a couple of weeks ago, I had the honor of being the MC of your show that you streamed through ubnow.com.
Yeah.
And that's where I met you for the first time with your amazing pianist who was accompanying you, Marc-André Cuillerier.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about your experience with UB how you enjoyed that.
That was nice. That was my first time actually live, and I liked it. I will do it again. And it was really nice to play again with Marc-André because it's been a while. It was at least 1 year, maybe a little bit more. Because that show I do less. It's been already 15 years.
Wow, 15 years. That is totally awesome. Wow.
Yeah, a long time. So it was really fun.
So on that very evening, you were doing a tribute to Edith Piaf, who passed away at a very young age. She was a French singer. Tell us a little bit about how you got into the whole concept of doing Edith Piaf, doing a tribute to her and doing that show.
That's interesting. I started to sing really young, and I was not singing French song at all. But one day I met Benoît Laroche, who hired me to sing Edith Piaf, but when she was in the street, when she was singing in the street for a living, instead of being a prostitute, she succeeded to sing, and one day someone discovered her. It was Louis Leplay. So me, I was incarnate her just before. And this experience made me met Marc-André just a little while after. And Marc-André was a huge fan of Edith Piaf. So I met Edith Piaf through Marc-André, who had all the records, and he knew really well all the repertoire and the story of that woman, that amazing woman, that she was really avant-gardiste, and she was sans compromis. Anyway, she was really nice, more rock than I thought. and I recognize myself in that character. So I decided to do a tribute of her, but when she had success, you know, not in the street, like in the theater. So we did it first au Théâtre Jésus. You know where it is?
This is in Montreal somewhere.
Yes,
Yes.
it's amazing scene. Uh, it's it's a church. So it's une compagnie à but non lucratif.
Okay, it's a non-profit organization.
Non-profit. Thanks.
Okay.
And just at that moment, the director of Festival La Naudière, Festival de musique classique, classical, saw me and decided to hire me with an orchestra, and we did Edith Piaf at that amazing festival. So
Wow.
that was the beginning of it.
So you know what? I was there and I witnessed offhand your amazing talent as a singer. I was totally blown away. So you know what?
enjoyed it?
I really I enjoyed it so much that I think it would be a shame if our audience would be deprived of your awesome talent. And just letting you know, we have someone who's tuning in, Mr. Raul. He is tuning in from California, from Los Angeles.
Oh,
so we have some fans from all over the world over here. So
amazing.
Raul, so he's so you know how to draw a crowd, Angelique. You get them from all over the world.
Woohoo!
Angelique, I have a special request for you.
Oh,
do you take special requests? You take special requests?
Maybe.
Okay, so I'm going to try my hand at over here. Okay, since we're talking about Edith Piaf and you have such an amazing talent to reproduce her voice so well, folks, you're going to close your eyes and you're going to swear you're hearing Edith Piaf. Would you do an Edith Piaf song for us?
Yes, with pleasure.
Okay, and you know what? Surprise us, okay? I'm going to take this moment here to introduce you, and then you can take it away, all right?
Parfait.
Ladies and gentlemen, the amazingly talented Angélique Duruisseau.
Cet air qui m'obsède jour et nuit, cet air n'est pas né d'aujourd'hui. Il vient d'aussi loin que je viens, traîné par 100 000 musiciens. Un jour, cet air me rendra folle. 100 fois, j'ai voulu dire pourquoi. Il m'a coupé la parole. Il parle toujours dans moi. Et sa voix couvre ma voix. Padam, padam, padam. Écoutez le chahut qu'il me fait. Padam, padam, padam. Dès toujours qu'on achète mon rêve. Padam, padam, padam. Des vêtus en voilà pour le paquet. Et tout ça pour tomber jusqu'au coin de la rue. Sur l'air qui m'a reconnu. Allez, je vous fais chanter. Padam, padam, padam. Écoutez le chahut qu'il me fait. Allez, plus fort. Padam, padam, padam. Comme si tout mon passé défilait. Padam, padam, padam. Des vêtus en la porte paquet. Puis tout ça pour tomber jusqu'au coin de la rue. Sur l'air, il m'a reconnu. Voilà.
Wow, what an amazing rendition of Padam. Very, very good. You know what? It's unfortunate, and it's not your fault, Angelique, because when we had our pre-interview, the sound quality was a little bit better. Tonight we're having some kind of issues. You know what's happening? There's a lot
Oh,
of people on the internet. There's a big overload on the internet, and what happens is that we're losing some quality.
I
Everybody
cannot
decided
sing.
to, yeah, but you know what? That was an absolutely amazing rendition. Congratulations! Wow.
Thanks.
And it shows that you have a theatrical background because you've taken some theater, right?
Oh, I studied in theater. That was actually my formation. I studied in theater, not in music, but I sing for all my life. I was not even 12 when I first did my professional show.
So 12, you started singing at 12 years old. Isn't
Mhm.
that wow? That is just beautiful.
I
Wow.
mean, that I recall that I was singing on the stage because I was singing before that since I think I was like 6 years old when I discovered that I like to use my voice. So,
Wow. And you certainly know to project your voice very well. And whoever decided to give you, who was it? Was it your mom or your dad that decided to give you your name, Angelique?
oh, I think it's my mom.
You know what? Your mom
Yeah.
has a lot of flair because you sound just like an angel.
Oh, thank you. I think she was not thinking about that. She was reading Angélique, Marquise des Anges, and she found her really a lot of character in the fonceuse. So she said, "My girl's gonna be like this."
Well, you know what? She certainly had a lot of flair. She made a wise choice. I don't know. Have you restored the connection? Are you able to see me right now?
Yes, I see you.
Oh, that's fantastic. So you know what? Let's take a look at some of the pictures. There's a one of our common friends we have. He was on our podcast a while ago, Mr. Georges Dutil, an amazing
Yeah,
photographer, and he's the one that took some of these pictures over here. So let's take a look at some of these pictures, and maybe you can tell us what's going on with them.
avec plaisir.
Okay, you see
Oh
this
yeah.
picture? Okay.
So that
Okay.
was the lancement of a special album. I didn't talk about it yet. Um, you saw the tribute at Edith Piaf with Marc André, who is
Hmm.
the classical one.
Okay.
But a couple years after that, I decided with my band called In and Out Band because there was a lot of musicians and just a couple of them was coming, depending of their availability. So at that time, we were kind of fixed, but it was 5 years after the beginning of that band. So anyway, we decided to revisit the repertoire of Edith Piaf. And the first album was Re-Edith Piaf, you know?
Okay.
And the joke was so good. The album was so nice and people buy it right on. So I
Hmm.
decided to do another one in Inedit, sorry, Piaf.
Inizit. Okay. Inizit, those are
Inedit.
songs that were not sung yet, right?
Yeah, like but I mean it was not song that she didn't sing. Of course, she was already dead, but it was more about the song she wrote herself. She was a writer too. So
Okay.
that was
Yes.
this launch, the album of the launch, the launch of the album in Edith Piaf at Saint-Sulpice.
Okay. Yeah. The
Look
launch,
at that.
the album launch. You launched
Amazing.
an album. Yes. Wow, that's
Yes.
beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
And how about
George
this?
Dutil is amazing.
George
Amazing
Hill is a
photographer.
very amazing photographer indeed. I agree with you wholeheartedly. How about this one over here? What's going on here?
This is a special show. So after all those years with Edith Piaf, I needed to do something else. So I decided to um, rendre hommage to a special auteur-compositeur québécois uh, called Plume Latraverse. Do you know him? Do you know him, Rob? Oh, Rob, you're not there?
I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. I lost the connection over there. I'm so sorry. No, I'm sorry. I don't know him, Angelique. No,
Okay,
sorry.
it's really someone you have to discover. It's in
Okay.
Quebecer, of course. It doesn't sing in English at all, but is one of the best poet in Quebec. He play
Okay.
with the language, the Quebecer language, in a way that nobody does.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
you
You're
have to
talking about
discover.
you're talking about Plume
Mhm.
la Traverse, right?
Yes, Plume la Traverse.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
my project was called Poids Plume,
Okay.
les plus belles chansons de la Traverse, the most beautiful song from La Traverse. So I choose 35 songs, the song that was the best with piano and voice, and then we did this album.
Wow. You have a lot of great people working around you. You got a great pianist, and this Georges
The
Dutil, your
best.
official photographer.
Yes, I mean, official, kind of. Of course, I
Okay.
have a lot of friends with artists, photographs, and all. So
Okay.
I don't want to.
You know what?
But George is often there, and he's doing amazing photo. So yes, I use his photo on my website and all. So
Okay.
it's amazing.
Tell me, do you have another show coming up with UB now? I understand there's something coming up. Can you talk to us about it?
Not for now, but yes, I will tell you as soon as it on the air. I think maybe show will be accessible, but I'm not sure about that. So let me come back on that subject.
Okay. So you did some cabaret style singing as well, because one of your idols, one of the influential people in your life is Liza Minnelli.
Yes,
So you've done some cabaret singing.
yes, a lot. Uh, yeah, I mean, I'm singing, I'm dancing, I'm playing, obviously. So one day I said, "Oh, why not doing a show showing everything in the same time?" And Liza Minnelli, I don't know, was easy choice. And also, I was doing a lot of tribute at that time. I was really something. So I just decided to do a tribute about Liza Minnelli, and it was so fun. But soon I add some songs from Judy Garland and Barbara Streisand and others. So I call it Broadway to Hollywood Superstars.
So Broadway. So now that you're talking about Broadway, is it correct to assume that this is one of your aspirations in the future, that you would like to make your way to Broadway?
Oh yeah, of course. It was always uh, something I wanted to do. I did actually, not in Broadway, in Quebec, but when I just go out of the school, I did three musical, and maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I did two musicals too in the summer, Vente de garage and Vente de
Okay.
garage 2.
Okay. So you had a lot of stuff to sell at your garage sale.
Yes,
Well,
but
I
that's
hope you.
another story.
There you go. There's our friend Raul, all the way from Los Angeles. Raul and everybody listening to the show tonight, please feel free to ask questions. We have an amazingly talented guest. She's a singer, she's a songwriter, she's an actress, theatrical performer. You have any questions about the piano, playing the guitar? She dances. She's a tap dancer. Is there anything you don't do, Angelique?
I don't repair engine. Not touching about of this at
Okay.
all. Um, yes, there is a lot of stuff I can do, but pretty much everything that touch art, I'm interested. That doesn't mean I'm the best, but when I like to do something, I do it. That's it.
Do you also do some paintings? Well, you know, you're an artist, and I wouldn't be surprised if you do some of that too, or you do some drawings.
I do. That's a funny story, actually.
Oh, go ahead, tell us.
Because I have a friend uh, whom I was going to school when I was young, and one day she said, "Oh, I'm so jealous of your talent, of your singing talent." And then we kind of decided I'm gonna be the singer. And she is an amazing painter, amazing visual artist. So we decided okay, visual artist gonna be our stuff, music, theater is gonna be my stuff. So I never really touch to the paint or drawing. But one day I discovered that my friend, she learned to play accordion. So she was doing music still. So I said, okay, why not? I should I should paint if I like it, but I'm not the best.
What'd you get around?
So I do it, but what I do well, it's graphism. I am really good with Photoshop.
Oh,
So that's what I
wow.
do.
Hey, Angelique, look at that. We have someone tuning in from England, Mr. Michael Anchors, and he has a question for you.
Yay!
He goes, he's an aspiring singer. He can't play an instrument though. Should he learn to play an instrument? What do you suggest to him?
It depends. Do you want to play an instrument while you're singing, or you just think it's something you need to do? Because you could sing without playing any instrument. But of course, it's a good thing, especially the piano. I mean, the guitar is really nice too, because you can transport it and it's really easy. But the musical knowledge on a guitar is really different. But on the piano, it's kind of similar of how it works. So if you learn the piano, it's gonna really help for your singing and for the theoretical knowledge.
We have a
And
comment.
I
Sorry,
have
go ahead.
another thing to
Yes,
add.
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And it's really difficult to sing and play in the same time. So when you learn together, I think it's easier. That's it.
Okay, so we had a comment from our friend Raul in Los Angeles, and he was saying
Great.
that your voice is your instrument. I agree with that.
Yeah, yes, of course. It's my first instrument. And then I just add other instruments.
So you started singing at the young age of 12, but there has to be someone or something that sparked you that said, okay, I'm going to start singing. You just didn't decide yourself. You said that someone kind of encouraged you to go into singing. Is that it?
Um, yeah, I was really shy. So first, I needed people to ask for it. I will not sing if nobody asked me. But they were like, "Oh, can you sing? Please sing for me." So okay, I will do it. And then after 3, 4 years, saying, "Are you sure? Not that good?" People were like, "Oh, you just think that because you know you're so good and you wanna tell you." So I said, "Okay, I'm just gonna take the compliment." Yeah, thank you. I know, I know. But to be honest, it's really not long time ago that I am really actually happy with everything I do. For me, I was just hearing the mistake, what I had to
Okay.
work on. But for 10 years, maybe I'm like, okay, Now I'm a singer. It's okay. Now I can
Angelique,
sing.
Angelique, can we still some more pictures? We have a lot of a few more pictures to talk about over here. With
You're the boss.
okay, so let's get into that right now. Okay, so how about this picture over here?
Yeah, this is also Plume.
Ah,
Yeah,
Prima Traverse. Okay,
that was the show Plume, but I incarnate Edith Piaf at that moment.
okay, okay.
A lot of surprise that show.
Is this the same show?
The same show with my amazing drummer. And Marc-André is kind, just, behind
He's
me.
all the way to your right.
Yes,
Okay, yeah, Marc-André, what a
à la
wonderful
Place
guy.
des Arts.
Oh my, that's Place des Arts. Oh my God!
Yes,
Wow.
yes, that's a great show.
And
And this, the beginning of In and Out Band.
oh, okay,
So you see that there was not the same musician.
okay, uh-huh.
It was called In and Out Band, and it's
So,
not for nothing.
oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
So we were doing a lot show at Balatu. At that time, we had a residency every month at Balatu.
Okay.
That was really
Wow.
fun.
And how about this one here?
I think probably I was doing Leo Ferry because I'm in red, so I have
Okay.
color for my show. Edith Piaf all the time in black, so Leo Ferry in red. That's it.
Hey, Angelique, listen, our audience is building over here, and I see some prominent people. There's some people, I see a film producer here, and I see some people in the film industry. Some people are in the music industry. So, Angelique, I'm going to ask you something else right now.
Tell me.
Another special request. Can you sing us a song of your choice?
Of my choice.
Of your choice, a song that you know that you feel really comfortable with, and that the people are just gonna go like, "Wow!"
Okay, I'm gonna surprise you.
Okay.
I hope it's gonna work because tantôt t'as dit que ça marchait pas bien.
No, okay, yeah, it was the internet connection. It's not you. So I'm gonna
Okay.
give you a little formal introduction over here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into Rob's in a Circle tonight. Our guest is Angélique Duruisseau, as Angélique is going to sing a beautiful song for us right now. Go ahead and prepare your questions, and we can interact with Angélique, who's like more than willing. Angélique, when you're ready.
L'amour est un oiseau rebelle que nul ne peut apprivoiser. Et c'est bien en vain qu'on l'appelle si lui convient de refuser. Rien n'effraie, menace ou prière, l'un parle bien, l'autre se tait. Mais c'est l'autre que je préfère, il n'a rien dit, il me plaît. L'amour, l'amour est un de bohème qui n'a jamais connu loi. Si tu ne m'aimes pas, je t'aime. Si je t'aime, garde-toi, garde-toi. Si tu ne m'aimes pas, si tu ne m'aimes pas, je t'aime. Mais si je t'aime, aussi je t'aime. Pour
Wow, 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 wow. You know, Angelique, ladies and gentlemen, it is it's a shame because our connection is not it's, I don't know what it is tonight. You know, it's the overload of the internet, but folks, you know what, you recognized it. Angelique is absolutely fantastic. That is absolutely wow, wow, wow. And the connection did not render her justice. But at some point, Angelique, we're going to have these people going on and tune into your YouTube channel and seeing some of the performance you've done, because wow, it's just wow, wow, wow. And it gets me onto the next question. You have some training in opera as well.
Yes. I did my own training. But yes, at the point when I was singing Edith Piaf, I reached kind of a top, because when I sing Edith Piaf, I don't know how to say, j'écrase un petit peu ma voix.
Okay, your voice shrinks.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not exactly that. It's just like instead of I push, So the voice is anyway, is a little bit squeezed, like you say.
Well, it's well, okay. I understand what you're saying, and I'm sure the audience is grasping what you're saying. I mean, I don't have a background in singing, as anyone could tell you.
But my real voice is higher than her, so I had to, tricher un peu.
So I can imagine you could be like at home or something, and when you're practicing your vocals, I am sure that the doorbell, the chimes, they must vibrate when you hit those high notes.
Yeah, that's funny, especially the drum kit.
Oh, there you go.
All the drums in the house.
Well, here we go. This is what Jenny's saying, and I think she's pertaining to. She said held back, and I think that's what she was trying to say.
So fast, those comments, I cannot see all. But thanks, everybody.
Folks, don't be shy. Go ahead and ask Angelique any questions. And for all you film producers out there, if you're looking for someone who might want to do like a scene that has anything to do with opera, this is the time to connect with Angelique. You can go ahead and ask her. You guys can probably hook up. If you're interested in proposing something to Angelique, we could always make that happen for you. So prepare your questions, folks. Do not be shy.
I have Angelique, a question.
Yes.
Me, I have a question. Do I see the question?
Oh, I'm sorry. We lost that. We lost the connection right now. I'm sorry.
Am I supposed? Oh, yeah. Comments. Thanks.
Yes. Okay. Now, Angelique, I have asked the audience if they had questions for you to prepare the questions, actually. So you sang at the Olympic Stadium in Montreal.
Yes, I did.
So tell us about that. You sang there all by yourself. Oh my God, that's amazing. Tell us about your experience at the Olympic Stadium.
That because that was the only time I had to sing on 360 degrees.
Oh,
okay. So I had to sing turning. That was fun. So, okay. But it was just a little gig.
A little gig at the Olympic Stadium. Oh, that's pretty small.
That's happening. No, but my gig was small. The venue was huge.
And the gig was small.
I mean, there was 30 minutes gig,
Well,
I mean, that's what it is. It's just me. I like to do big show, like you saw.
There must be an amazing amount of training that goes into your daily routine for you to have a voice like that. I mean, you just can't sit back like for 6 months and say, I'm taking it easy, I'm not doing anything. You must have a daily routine. What is your daily routine like?
First of all, I wake up and I read for 3 hours with my coffee. That's if I don't do that, I'm not okay for the rest of the day. Okay, maybe 2 hours to work, but not that.
Okay.
And then around 8, I go for my jogging and my yoga, obviously. And then, I mean, I don't have nowadays a training for my voice. I'm just singing all day. anything. I'm learning
Okay.
stuff. I'm doing my humming. Um, with the machine, the coffee machine. Sometimes I wake up my voice. Um, mm, 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 mm. So I do a lot of this just to make everywhere, vibrate and wake up my instrument.
It
And
sounds
tell me,
it sounds a lot like the meditation mantras.
yeah,
Is that it? The humming that you're
yeah, that's
doing?
the same thing. The same thing. It's just I don't go until the moment I'm like not there anymore.
Okay. Wow. So yoga and meditation, I guess they go hand in hand, right?
It could. I'm doing a lot of meditation, but I'm not sure I do it well
Okay. You have a
because
coach who
my
helps you?
brain never stops. So I
Okay.
don't think it's what I'm supposed to do. But I often just watch the wall because it goes so fast. So I need a break, I watch the wall, the time that everything, you know, shut down, calm down.
So you
That's
have
my
many talents. We spent a lot of time talking about singing. You're also a talented tap dancer, as we say in French, la claquette. So talk to us
you.
about your skills as a tap dancer.
I do. I do tap dancing. I'm not necessarily the best, for sure, no. But I like to do it. It's been a while now, but I really enjoy that dance. But a lot of dance, actually. I'm doing ballet. Nowadays, I'm doing more ballet than claquette. But I will do, like, soon I can do this Broadway show. I will dance. I was dancing on Prévert aussi. I was uh, I was doing a tribute to Prévert
Okay.
and Joseph Cosma, and I had a whole piece. I was singing and dancing in the same time. That was
Oh,
really something.
can you? I can imagine someone who's playing a guitar, tap dancing, and singing.
All the
Is that
same time.
possible? Is that possible?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone do
And
it.
all the while you're doing all that, you're also doing some yoga. Is that possible at all, or is this something you see in a movie?
Yeah, we'll try this. Just doing yoga and playing guitar, something. We'll try
so,
it.
so you also play piano,
Yes.
right? You started off playing piano. Talk to us a little bit about your skills as a piano player and how you incorporate that with your writing skills as a musician.
Um, I always been more pianist than anything else. Not than singer, but I play guitar, but it's more rhythm, and I reach maximum really. But with the piano, you can do a lot actually. It's just that since I was playing with Marc-André, who is incredible, like amazing, I was really shy to play piano and even to learn anyway. So it took me a long time. It took me like it was not available and I had a gig. So I decided, okay, maybe I can do it alone. And I learned my song. And then I start to compose and it was amazing. So now
Wow.
I can compose in an hour. I have a song. I have the chords, arrangement, everything. So for me, that was the liberty because as a singer, I had a great idea, musical idea, but that was always difficult to share it with the musician and to have exactly what I had in mind. But now I can show them. So that's amazing.
you hit some high notes, and I'm almost tempted to think that how high can you go? It's like, can you go high enough to break a glass like we would see in those old commercials on TV? Is that, can you hit
This
notes that high?
this breaking glass, it's a myth, actually.
I
I
can
mean,
imagine.
I think it's more related not to the highest note, but to a certain note that makes the wall so vibrate that it can break. But it's nothing to do with the high. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's really the harmonic that this glass, you know, can create. I think, but I'm not a specialist. But I know that when I sing, there is something called sympathy. So
Okay.
if I sing close to my piano, for example, the piano is gonna resonate with my voice. I'm gonna make the piano resonate, and the guitar too. You know,
Well, that
so without touching it, just with the resonance of my voice.
that is a
So
totally amazing.
yeah, that's amazing. That's called sympathy.
Wow. So
Mm,
you could have a show called the singing guitar. You put your guitar there and you just do your vibrations like you were doing with the meditation and
yeah,
yoga stuff there, and you could have a
exactly.
guitar just play all by itself. Can you imagine how much money you could do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna try this. I don't know how it works, but
Well, you may want to try that, because that is an act that nobody has ever come up with.
true.
And it certainly is an original act.
Yes, it
Angelique,
is.
tell us, how do you get ready mentally before you go on stage when it's time to deliver a show? What's your ritual behind that? Like, you get up in the morning. Is there anything in particular? You have a show tonight. Is there anything you do to get ready for your show mentally?
Uh, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna tell you it depends on the show.
Oh,
Uh, if it's a new show, like a show, it's really recent and the lyrics are really fresh. I will be really nervous. I will sleep early, la veille, and I will stress all day, and I will arrive at the gig at 2 if the show is at 8, crazy like this. And I need to be busy though before the show. If I have nothing to do, I'm stressing too much. So I'm organizing my day to be busy until uh, I don't really need a lot of time to put myself in the situation. And with Edith Piaf, that reached a point that I could arrive and 5 minutes after start the show
wow.
because it's just there, we did it so much. Of course, it depends where I do it, but yeah, that's a good phrase.
So you sing in a few languages. You sing in French, obviously. You sing in English, Spanish. Do you sing some Italian songs? Just out of
Yes,
curiosity, you do.
but I mean a little bit. Yes,
Is there an Italian song that you love to sing?
I'm singing in Italian. I'm singing more classical, and not. There is not really pop song in Italian. I mean, I asked my friend Italian, what just name me one song, pop song. He said, no, there is no.
You're asking the wrong friend, because you could be asking
Probably.
me.
Oh, tell me,
Vivo
I'm
con
gonna learn.
lei. Vivo con lei with
Oh, Vivo per
Andrea.
lei.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
what's
of
his,
course.
Bocelli, Andrea Bocelli. I could imagine you singing that because he has a version with Hélène Sagara.
And we oh yeah, I
It's
had
his
to
kids in
sing
French
that
and him in
song one day.
Italian. How are your vocal cords? Are your vocal
Are
cords
my
okay?
yes, they are top shape.
Right now, are they okay?
Yeah.
Do we have room for
I
one
have the
more?
impression you're gonna ask me something.
I'm gonna ask you for something. You're so right. If your vocal cords are up to it, and if you're up to it, and if there's an Italian song for our Italian audience, if there's an Italian song you're comfortable with, or like if it's not Italian, it could be Spanish. Is there a song that you would like to sing for us just before we close off the show very, very soon?
En italien, là, it's been a while. So in Spanish, I could do
Whatever.
something for you.
Okay, so when you're ready, folks, we have about just under 10 minutes left before we wrap up the show tonight. If you have any questions, feel free to formulate your questions, and Angélique is going to be more than glad to oblige. In the meantime, our guest tonight, talented singer Angélique Duruisseau. Whenever you're ready, Angélique, take it away.
Okay. I'm gonna do something special for you
All right.
in
Whenever you're
Spanish,
ready.
but
Yeah.
it's gonna be a song you're gonna recognize.
Okay, I can't wait.
So, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Non ti asombres si te digo lo que fuiste, un ingrato con mi pobre corazón, porque el fuego de tus lindos ojos negros alumbraron el camino de otro amor, y pensar que te adoraba tiernamente, que a tu lado como nunca me sentí, y por esas cosas raras de la vida, sin el beso de tu boca yo me vi. Amor de mis amores, reina mía, que me hiciste, que no puedo conformarme sin poderte contemplar, ya que pagaste mal a mi cariño tan sincero, lo que conseguirás que no te nombro nunca más. Amor de mis amores, si dejaste de quererme, no hay cuidado que la gente de esto no se enterará. Que gano con decir que te cantaste de mi suerte. Se burlarán de mí, que nadie sepa mi sufrir. La 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 la
Angélique, you're going to turn the show into a party here. We're going to have those rags
That's
going
it.
around. Hey, what's the title of that song, by the way?
The title is Amor de mis amores, o de nadie que m'a sufri. Voyons, que nadie, en tout cas, Amor de mis amores.
Wow, beautiful. Hey, listen, we didn't even have a chance to cover. You started a school. Talk to us about Philomela. What's that all about? This is interesting,
yeah.
folks.
Yes, so I'm working hard now, since we are not able to sing on the platform, to make you sing, guys. So if you're interested by that, just for now, you can contact me via Facebook. So I'm going to launch it really soon. There is a lot of different class, different formula for everybody. So if you're professional or beginner, there's gonna have something for you. So this is called Philomela. Do you understand what it means?
Hang on a sec. I detect two Greek words in there. Philo sounds like friendship. Mela has something to do with melody.
Yeah, exactly. So it's the lover of the melody.
Because you know what? It sounds a lot like my aunt. My aunt's name is Philomena.
Oh,
So it sounds
really?
a lot like, yeah, that's my aunt's
What
name.
is
Yeah.
Mena?
Mena, probably a broken melody. I don't know. But she's a very sweet person. She wears her name very, very
Amazing.
well. Hey, we got a bit more time here. We got 3 pictures left. You want to talk about these pictures we have left over here, Angelique?
Yes, of course.
So, oh my God, what's this all about here?
That was the beginning of the vente de garage.
Oh, okay, okay.
So more fun than it seems, eh?
So, in your garage sale, did you get to sell that lamp?
So no, in the story, that's Vente de Garage 2, by the way,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and I was playing. Oh my God, I don't say it in English. I don't
Okay.
I
Well,
don't know how.
I'll translate it. Tell me what it is.
Briseuse de Bonaventure.
The Briseurs de Bonaventure. Brises of Bonaventure. Is that a good translation for you?
And
Briseurs de Bonaventure. Actually, something
tell you
that's not good,
your
right?
future. No. Someone that tell you your future.
Oh, what do you call those? Oh my God,
Yeah,
fortune teller. A
fortune teller.
There you
What
go.
was a
Yeah,
fortune teller? But that's just a scam, of course, obviously. So that's the beginning
a
of the
fortune teller. Excellent. So we got 2 more pictures here, and you know what? Since we have a bit of a French audience as well, probably I'm going to ask you to address the francophone audience in a few sentences, phrases or whatever in French.
Avec plaisir.
Let's show these next pictures over here. Wow, that's a beautiful picture.
That's amazing. It's our chick who take that picture. An amazing
Wow,
photograph too. She's
very
living in
nice.
Philadelphia,
Mm-hmm.
and every time she come to Montreal, I try to do a shooting photo with her.
Wow,
So
very
our
nice.
chick.
And
That was
how,
my first launch when I
oh,
launched my first album.
okay, that's your first album launch. Wow.
Yeah, Mon Cheval de Troie.
Ooh.
By the way, I
Mhm.
don't know if you tell everybody. If everybody is curious about all the projects I did and to hear me well with good production, my album are available on Bandcamp. So, do you know this website?
Band camp.
Bandcamp, like band, music band,
Okay,
and
camp comme
camp,
un camp.
camping.
Okay, camp. Okay,
So, Bandcamp.
your album is
com.
over there. Okay.
And then all the independent artists are on this platform because it's really well conceived for autoproducteurs like us, like
Okay.
me.
And by the way, folks, we have put some links in the description box on the YouTube version of this production over here. We're on Facebook. We're also on YouTube. Angélique, écoute, on arrive presque à la fermeture de l'émission ce soir. Toute une émission, ça nous a fait un énorme plaisir de te recevoir. Si tu avais quelque chose à dire au peuple francophone qui sont joints à nous, qu'est-ce que tu leur dirais?
Et peuple francophone, je ne suis pas politicienne. Ben, j'aurais le goût de vous dire, ben, merci d'être là, premièrement. J'espère que vous avez pas critiqué sur mon accent anglais, que vous avez compris ce que j'essayais de dire. Et ben voilà, je vous invite à venir faire vos commentaires sur Facebook, qu'on puisse continuer de parler de chant, de musique et d'art en général. Voilà.
Angélique, quel conseil que tu aurais là, pour, mettons, quelqu'un qui commence dans le milieu, le métier de chanteur, chanteuse? Parce que là, évidemment, ils peuvent s'inscrire à ton école Philomena. Fait que j'imagine, penses-tu qu'il y aurait de l'espoir comme un vieux guerrier comme moi? Est-ce que je pourrais commencer à apprendre le chant à mon tendre âge?
Ah oui, je crois que tout le monde devrait chanter. Donc,
oui.
Évidemment, si ta question, c'est crois-tu que je peux devenir une superstar à mon âge? Alors, ça va être une autre réponse. Ou je répondrai pas. Mais je crois que tout le monde peut apprendre à chanter, peu importe l'âge, puis peu importe l'objectif. Parce que dans ma tête, chanter, c'est comme faire du yoga. C'est pas réservé à seulement quelques personnes, mais tous ceux qui sont capables de parler, donc peuvent chanter. Parce que la voix parler et la voix chanter, c'est pas si loin.
Wow. So, Angélique, we're going to switch back to English now, and thank you very much to both Jenny and Patty, who are doing an amazing job behind the scenes over here. Jenny, who was translating,
Thanks, Jenny.
as we were speaking French, and Patty putting up all the comments and all that. Thank you to you
Patty.
both, girls. Much appreciated. And by the way, we invite you to stick around, Angélique, because we're going to have our meet and greet at the end of the show, and you'll get to meet these two amazing ladies. And we can stick around and chat for a while. So to sign off the show, because you know what? This is a very sad time for us. We're going to have to say goodbye. Just like Andrea Bocelli, what's the song about saying goodbye? Time to say goodbye. I'm not going to try singing it because I'm going to crack the lens in the camera here.
Qu'un au revoir, mes frères, ce n'est qu'un au revoir. J'ai vraiment l'impression de faire une chorale avec ma propre voix.
Wow. Hey, tout un talent. What an amazing talent, Angélique. Such a pleasure to have had you on. And
Thanks,
please keep in touch with us. Let us know when the things that are happening, because on our show, you're a guest, you're a past guest, but you're family for life. Every time there's anything that goes on, let us know. We're going to give you a shout out, and we're going to help you whichever way we can. We're going to direct the people to your, if I don't know, your school has gotten bigger, you're doing live classes with COVID that's about to end over here. So let us know. We're going to direct the people to the right place.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Angélique, please stand by. We're going to come right back to you. We're going to be signing off and saying goodnight to our amazing audience who tuned in, whom I thank very, very much. So, Angélique, stand by. We'll be coming right back for you.
Great.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was our guest tonight, Angélique Duruisseau, an amazingly talented singer. She sings cabaret. She's an actress. She's a theatrical performer, plays guitar, plays the piano. She's a painter. Is there something she doesn't do? No, she does everything. Folks, join us next week, same time, same place, same reason, when we're going to have an amazing guest by the name of Dunberg Reed. He's a coach, a community activist, and a social entrepreneur. In the meantime, everybody stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see you next time here on Rob's Inner Circle. Ciao.